Okay, I'm here with Miss Carlina. And what is your last name, Miss
Williams.
Miss Carlina Williams, and she is a student at the 48-hour Business School. And Carlina, you got my attention because you are doing great things with your sons as far as teaching them financial literacy. You also sell juice that relates to health and wellness, and you believe in health for Black people. So let's start by talking about you and where are you from?
I'm from San Francisco, California.
San Francisco, okay. And now you showed me a great video today. I was really impressed with your sons. You have two sons, and what are your sons'
Twin
names?
boys, Carson and Carter.
Carson and Carter, and they're 4 years old.
Yeah, they'll be 5 in May.
Okay, and you got them. You got them already reciting terminology on financial literacy from the financial flashcards and stuff like that. Tell me about your sons and what drives you as a mom to instill these values in your kids.
So yeah, my son's names are Carson and Carter. They're 5 years old. They're twins, fraternal twins. Let's see. I didn't have financial literacy or financial education growing up. And ever since I had my children, that was a goal of mine, to make sure that I secured their futures. And I learned that in order to do that, I have to acquire wealth. And on top of that, transgenerational wealth. I have to be able to hand it down to them. So my focus is preparing them so that they can sustain our family's wealth. And through Black Millionaires of Tomorrow, utilizing your videos as their instructor, they're aware that you are their instructor. Utilizing the flashcards because the children love the illustrations, they love seeing the pictures and the repetition, and seeing children with their skin color on those cards is what really drove me to purchase them. I even colored some of their books brown, like the faces, to make sure that they're identifying themselves and everything that they're reading and doing so that they know who they are and they're seeing self. A lot of these cartoons and books and, school book, everything, most of the things out there, they don't reflect us. So my goal in understanding how I've been programmed, and my mother, of course, didn't know these things, but now I understand at this point what has occurred with me. So I'm changing the juxtaposition of what's occurring with them.
All right.
Through financial literacy.
I love that. I was telling my brother I'm really proud of that because I think the great moms like yourself are, you give birth to nations, and you create the great men and women that lead the next generation. And I was so impressed with what you were doing with your sons. And I said, wow, this is awesome because they're not going to grow up to be just normal kids. They're not going to get caught up in nonsense. They're going to be able to rise above all that. And it starts with that mother, the first teacher. And you've taken that title of teacher and guide for your children, which I think is extraordinary. So let me ask you this. Tell me about your business. You sell juice, and it's a healthy juice. Tell us about that.
So my business's name is Communion Juice. www.ilovecommunionjuice.com. We sell.
Is that communion juice?
Communion.
I love communionjuice.com.
Communion
Okay.
Juice, ILOV, communionjuice.com. And we sell cold pressed juices, raw cold pressed juices, as well as artisanal herbal teas. And just a little tidbit, the difference between raw cold pressed juices and your store bought cold pressed juices is they're high pressure processed or pasteurized. So my juices, we literally purchase the produce, put it in the juicer, juice the cup, and you drink it. The high pressure processed juices, they purchase the produce, juice it, but then they bring it to a high heat in order to kill off all the bacteria. And of course, when they kill off all the bacteria, they also compromise the integrity of the juice, specifically the vitamins and the minerals and the nutrition. So we pride ourselves on never compromising that integrity and making sure that our customers get fresh juice.
Okay. All right. And last thing I'll ask you is, because you came from San Francisco for the 48-hour business school, and we've been here a couple of days, working hard, long days each day, starting early in the morning, going till nighttime. Have you benefited from being here at the 48-hour business school?
Oh my goodness, yes. I'm sitting here at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm still
Yes,
here.
let me see. Let's say, yep, that does say 11 o'clock at night.
We've been here. I got here at about 7:15 this morning, and bright and early, and I could probably go another hour or two, to be honest. I always seek and am thirsty to find ways to continuously better myself, better my company, I don't want to do it alone. I know I don't have to do it alone, especially after meeting a new extension to my family. It's amazing. Back home, sometimes it's hard to talk to friends and family about what I'm doing because most of them, about 99% of them, aren't doing the same thing. However, fortunately, I have a friend, a best friend of mine, who started her own company, so her and I are able to converse and relate. But other than that, this is now, my new family. I'll be able to call everyone, email everyone, connect with everyone through social media. I've got networks, I've got a list, of things to do. The list goes on, but I now have a direct direction as to what I need to do for my next steps. I spoke to a CPA, sales experts, legal people, Dr. Boys, everyone, media. I'm learning how to present myself through vlogs and like how I'm speaking with my hands and stuff, but just being myself. One more thing, I'm from San Francisco. It's predominantly white in San Francisco. Real just taught me something so amazing. I'm so used to being cookie cutter, making sure I pronounce everything and like proper because I've conditioned myself to fit in that society and to make sure that I don't stand out because I do stand out. So coming here has it's created an environment where I can be myself and everybody appreciates it. I can say ain't, but I'm still professional. We use all these terminologies and talk about trap music and this and that, but we still know what it is. We know why we're here and we're equally yoked, and I appreciate that. I'm with my family. So,
all right. Well, I love it, sister. I'm very proud of you, and I agree with you. Let's take the mask off. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with our face. Ain't nothing wrong with who we are. And while we feel like we got to go through life hiding the very best of what we are to make other people comfortable, you got to let your light shine.
Yes.
And your light is a black light. It's an African light, and it's a powerful light, and it's going to blind anybody that tries to get in your way. So thank you for being the mother of greatness. I can't wait to watch your sons grow up. And also, your website is ilovecommunionjuice.com.
ilovecommunionjuice.com, and you can follow us on Instagram at ilovecommunionjuice. You can follow us now on Twitter, Communion Juice, and on Snapchat as well, Communion Juice.
All right. Look at you. Got your social media all set up. We talked about that too.
48-hour business school.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Carlina. This has been extraordinary. And everybody, make sure you go support her. Make sure you go. Don't just watch and enjoy the video. Don't just clap. Go to ilovecommunionjuice.com and also follow her on social media because we have to support each other and have each other's back. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins reporting from the 48-hour business school, and I am gone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.